On December 1st, 2023, a candlelight vigil was held at Candlelight during the annual religious celebration. The event served as a remembrance for victims of the atrocious massacres that occurred during the onset of the Tigray war in 2020. Participants of the vigil reflected on the tragic events. During the candlelight vigil, family members of victims recounted the harrowing events of December 1st, 2020, saying how Eritrean troops committed brutal massacres against the gathering celebrating Hadar Zion at Candlelight. Among the victims were religious leaders and local residents.
They came to my house, took my children and grandchildren, and mercilessly executed them near a river. The Eritrean troops killed my 89-year-old father publicly and then took numerous church members of Adagahams to a river called Dabagura, where they were also executed.
A survivor recalls narrowly escaping death.
I was there, and by some miracle, I dodged 4 bullets aimed at me, but I will never forget the brothers who were not as fortunate.
Families expressed deep disappointment and growing despair over the lack of accountability for the perpetrators.
We had hoped for a swift investigation, justice and compensation. We expected the law to punish those responsible. However, our hopes have been shattered as no significant actions have been taken. We've been waiting for justice for far too long. The perpetrators have not even been rightfully called out for their heinous crimes.
Family members also spoke about the profound impact on the mental well-being and made a heartfelt plea to the international community. They urged for thorough investigations and decisive actions to hold perpetrators accountable and to finally bring justice for the loss of loved ones.
Our children were callously killed and left in rivers, fields, and backyards. We implored the international community to conduct a thorough investigation and ensure that the perpetrators are held accountable for their actions.
Another grieving individual emphasized the enduring pain felt by the families.
The memories of our loved ones who were ruthlessly killed and buried in backyards and rivers continue to haunt us. We plead with the international community to intervene and act decisively to ensure justice is served.
The testimonies and appeals made during the vigil highlighted not only the profound grief experienced by the affected families, but also urgent need for global attention and action.